J-C-O-E-O-E sings Louise. Oh, does the K-S-C-O-E-O-E.
Good morning. This is JC, St. Louis's oldest living hippie, bringing you a Raw Story Plus about the debt ceiling deal that was made late last night. I'm not sure what time, but I know it was pretty late because when I went to bed, I hadn't heard about it, but I heard about it when I got up this morning. Excuse me, I apologize. I was working out in Nepal and all yesterday, mowing lawns and everything, and boy, that stuff really gets to you. But anyway, it's about the debt ceiling, and this particular article is about the possibility that these crazy MAGA people like Marjorie Taylor Greene could possibly torpedo the debt ceiling deal. And they could. But here's the thing about this article. It has some specifics on the debt ceiling agreement. Some of them I don't like, and I'll let you know which ones. So I'm going to, instead of playing this, I'm going to go down and read some of it, and then I'm going to go down to the MSNBC video and play that for you. So anyway, the news broke late last night that Biden and McCarthy had reached a deal on the debt ceiling. Now, this agreement is not binding until it's, I guess, voted on by the House and the Senate. I think they both have to vote on it. But, see, the thing is, I guess they think of Biden as the head of the Democratic Party. Well, Biden has nothing really to do with the debt ceiling. It's all Congress, okay? Biden's the president. The White House cannot control the debt ceiling, but they have stepped in to negotiate an agreement which then falls into the hands of Congress. And if Congress doesn't pass that agreement, it's not the White House's fault. It's not Biden's fault. It is the fault of the elected officials in the House and Senate. Excuse me again. Okay. It is a compromise, okay, definitely a compromise, and it says not everyone gets what they want. Damn right, there's shit in here I don't want. Okay, Biden said this is good news for the American people because it prevents what could have been a catastrophic default and would have led to an economic recession, retirement accounts devastated, and millions of jobs lost. Yeah, it would have. But the point is, he could have used the 14th Amendment and gotten what the Democrats want without dealing with the Republicans. So I'm pissed off at Biden for dealing with the fucking Republicans. I'm very upset with him. I might not vote for him. I'm so damned upset. You know? So I'm an upset Democrat over this bullshit agreement. All right. It would raise the debt ceiling for 2 years. It would freeze domestic spending programs. Okay. Now, that's the kinds of things like that we use to help people, the poor people. So it would increase spending in defense and veterans issues. I agree with the veterans issues. Defense, I don't care one way or the other. But it's going to impose work requirements on federal food assistance programs. As I said in another video I put up, if you need food stamps, it's probably because you're fucking out of a job and can't find another one. In 2008, when everything crashed, the banks closed down, you couldn't get a loan for shit, you couldn't find a job for shit, I was on food stamps for about a year until I finally got some pension money that helped me out. After that, I got off food stamps. And then I got a job in 2010 and went back to work. Now, food stamps are not something you get when you're working. They're something you get when you're not fucking working. And they're designed to help you. And if you can't get food stamps because you can't find a fucking job or work, that's bullshit. And if they're going to create some kind of phony work program that you have to do to get food stamps, that's also bullshit. There's no way federal food assistance programs should make people work, should force people to work. That's fucking ridiculous. Okay? There's also going to be changes in permitting on energy programs. That means they're going to be able to drill more fucking oil wells. That's really what the fucking Republicans wanted. I don't know. There's supposed to be something in there about renewable energy, too. We'll find out when that all comes out. But anyway, It says House members on both the left and the right were already balking at some of the details said to be included in this package. Republicans had demanded larger spending cuts, and they threatened these domestic programs, and they threatened to withhold their support. Democrats voiced new rules on the social safety net programs. That's the fucking making you work while you're getting food stamps kind of deal. And they said it would send more Americans into poverty. You're goddamn right it will. That's fucking bullshit. Now, on MSNBC, it was said that whether the U.S. defaults now is entirely up to the Republicans. It depends on McCarthy's ability to bring in the extremists back into the fold. Well, I don't know if he's going to do that or not. Matt Gaetz, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Lauren Boebert, they all three are real fucking losers. They're Looney Tunes kookalukus. They're terrible people. That's all I can tell you. So anyway, what right now it says that the expectation game has been managed by the White House because the ball's in McCarthy's court. The pressure's on McCarthy to deliver the votes. If this thing falls apart now, it's going to be because of House Republicans, because of MAGA extremists successfully holding McCarthy hostage. I read another article that says that this compromise, if it goes through, is a death knell for McCarthy, that he won't be Speaker much longer because he conceded to some kind of a deal and the extremists wanted him to hold out. Okay. It says the president made the deal. It's what he was elected to do. No, that's not what he was elected to do. The president could have sat back during this whole thing and done nothing and let the House fight it out. But he stepped in because he didn't want it to default and wanted to save the American credit rating. Bullshit. Should have let it default and pulled in the 14th Amendment and paid the bills. Anyway, so they're saying the White House did a good thing by delivering this deal for the American people. And it protects the most vulnerable among us. Bullshit, it does not. So if it defaults, it's going to be in the hands of the Republicans. It says here, there's a reason why McCarthy was on camera tonight and not the president. If this goes down because of Matt Gaetz or Marjorie Taylor Greene or Lauren Boebert or any of those crazy cuckoo MAGA people, it's going to be 100% at the feet of the Republican Party. Now, let's listen to this, okay?
I think actually because of this deal coming right now, the expectation game has been well managed now because the ball's really in Kevin McCarthy's court now. The pressure is on Kevin McCarthy to deliver the votes. If this thing falls apart now, it's going to be because of House Republicans, because of MAGA extremists successfully holding McCarthy hostage once again. And that they are the ones who will get the blame. We will be done with this both sides narrative that each side has something to lose, that this could blow back on the president. No. The president made a deal. The president did what he was elected to do, deliver deals for the American people that protects the most vulnerable among us. If this falls apart, if we default, if the economy craters, Kevin McCarthy is now the face of this deal. There's a reason why he was the one that was on camera tonight and not the president. So if this goes down because Matt Gaetz or Marjorie Taylor Greene or Lauren Boebert or any of those crazy cuckoo MAGA people decide to tank the U.S. economy, it is 100% going to be at the feet of the Republican Party and not the president.
There you go. This is a long video, so I have to say, this is JC, St. Louis's oldest living hippie, saying, "Pox some more, Jack." Have a great Sunday. I may post more later.